video we are going to talk about kinds of essays. Okay. Now essay writing is something that you might have already learned in your school. For those of you who are working professionals and are appearing for the general part of the IELTS exams, you still will have to write an essay. Okay. Now essay is something that has been unnecessarily made difficult by people. Okay, you read all those editorials in the newspapers, and those editorials are written by people who are domain experts. Okay, for example, if somebody is writing an editorial about economics, that person will have a PhD in economics. So we have read those editorials, and in our mind we have this picture of a perfect essay there is. Okay, and that all is true. But when IELTS expects you to write an essay, they don't want you to write a domain specific expert PhD level thesis as part of your essay. That is not what is expected from your task 2. What is expected from you in task 2 is how well are you able to pen down your own thoughts. Okay, this might sound silly, but it is what it is. IELTS or IDP do not want you to write a PhD level expert thesis type of an essay. All they want you to do is write down your own thoughts. Okay. Now a person who has practiced this will know there is a significant divergence between our thoughts and when we actually sit down and write them. Okay, because this is something like a skill that you will have to practice. Okay, keep in mind IELTS is not like your normal school or college theory exams that you will study one day before and then you will get good at it and you'll score high bands. Okay, imagine like it is like an Olympic event. Like, Michael Phelps did not work 20 days prior to winning all those gold medals. Neeraj Chopra did not just practice javelin throwing for 1 month to win a gold medal at the Olympics. Okay, so on and so forth. So IELTS is a skill based exam. It's not something that you can clear by just studying 1 month prior to it. It will require a focused and a consistent practice of 1 or 2 months depending on your grasp over the language. Okay, so today we are going to talk about essay writing. Essay writing is not necessarily difficult. If you have some myths inside your head that it is difficult, then I want you to put them aside. Okay, so right now we are going to focus on essay writing. All right, broadly there are two kinds of essays. Okay, number one is opinion, number two is discussion. Okay, now both of these terms are self-explanatory. For people who are not aware about what these two terms exactly mean, opinion is your own subjective perception of that issue. Okay, now let me give you some examples about what is usually misunderstood when it says somebody is asking your opinion or not. Okay, let's say for example, I want to buy a new phone. Okay, and I come to you for advice, and my question to you is, what do you think, which one is better, an Apple or an Android? Okay, and your response is like this. You give me pros and cons of both, and you end up by saying that both have their own pros and cons, so you decide which one do you want to buy. Okay, now I want you to take a moment and think, did you really give your opinion? No. Okay, your opinion cannot be that both of them are good and bad in their own ways. You make your own choice. This is clearly not an opinion. What that is a discussion. Okay, you merely just gave me pros and cons of Apple and Android, so it was just merely a discussion. You discussed with me what are some benefits and drawbacks of each of them. However, if you had said, after giving me pros and cons, if you had said like, according to me, so and so and so is better, then it would have been an opinion based essay. Okay, this is a very big misunderstanding between the students, that they will sit on the fence and call it their opinion. Okay, when you are sitting on the fence, you are not exactly giving an opinion, you are just mere a spectator. Okay, so imagine this, there are two teams playing a game of cricket, and then you're just saying, okay, uh, whichever team is the best wins. Everyone knows that the team who will be the better team and on that specific day will win. But who do you think will win is what matters. Okay, so yes, when they ask you to give your opinion, you explicitly and clearly state your opinion. Okay, you can simply just write that according to me, in my view, okay, in my understanding, I believe so. Please use these words and be very explicit and clear about your opinion. Okay, next one is discussion here. Okay, I have also noticed that some of the students, they uh, give their opinion as well. Okay, in the discussion based essay, if you also see some of the sample essays that are given in the Cambridge guide that is used for IELTS preparation, you will see in some of the discussion based essays as well, you can give your opinion. But I would say you should not do this. You know why? Because unless and until you are asked, do not give your opinion. Okay, you can simply just mere discuss both the sides, pros and cons. In a sense, when you are discussing something, you are sitting on the fence. Okay, you are not giving your opinion. But when the essay explicitly mentions that you're supposed to give your opinion, you give your opinion. It doesn't matter if it is a popular opinion, if it is a non-popular opinion. In fact, they will appreciate it that you did not sit on the fence and gave your opinion very clearly. All right. And the last thing before we end this episode, is that so that IELTS will only ask either an opinion based essay or a discussion based essay? No. Your essay could either be an opinion based essay, your essay could either be a discussion based essay, or it could be both. Okay, you might have, if you are already preparing for your exams, you might already have come across essays with question types such as discuss both the views and give your opinion. And this is something that is hot favorite for IELTS in the very recent years. They will ask you to discuss both the views and also give your opinion. So in a way, it's a mixture of both opinion and discussion. All right, just like everything else, writing, you get good at writing only by practicing writing consistently. All right.